Welcome back to another episode of Trail Talk. Today on Trail Talk, Eric, we're talking about 5 things that I love about the General.
Okay.
Everyone does this video.
Yeah.
We're doing this video. 5 things I love. Am I going to do a 5 things I hate video? I don't know if I actually hate a full 5 things about the General.
Well, that's good.
Number 1, not enough time to come out and use it. But 5 things I love about the General. It's going to be a quick video, Eric.
Okay.
Let's get into number 1 right now. Number 1, the suspension.
Okay.
And just simply, I'm talking like these bolts and bolts up here, out.
Okay, got it.
All of this hanging on to the front and the rear, all 4 corners of the vehicle, is these aren't necessarily in order. I want to say it's my favorite thing. I like a lot of stuff about the General.
Yeah.
The suspension, the capability, the high clearance, the big tires that come on the XP. This machine we've had on a ton of different trails. It just eats up everything. Like, I'm not saying this machine is going to go out and crush a Turbo S. It simply won't.
Right.
Like geometrically, the suspension. But what this machine can do, and still have some of my other favorite things that I'm going to talk about, like storage, it's insane, Eric.
It is. It's awesome.
We rode all day here. If you haven't caught on, we've been here all day shooting videos. What I'm gonna call like woods whoops that this was going through and braking bumps, like it'll take small chatter, it'll take rocks, it'll take bigger suspension events, and we had
No problem.
a bunch of people just hanging in the car.
Yep.
Hanging in the vehicle.
Yep. It's awesome.
Awesome. The speed at which we could go through the trails here, that if you pan right, Eric, I haven't come to Namaji before on a side-by-side. I've done a ton of more off-roading in a side-by-side than a bigger vehicle.
Yeah.
But I've been here only in my 4Runner. Awesome suspension also. Fox suspension. Cool icon stuff. However, this thing kicks the crap out of that on the trails. We were hitting all the trails with such speed, couldn't believe how short the trails were.
Yep. Yep.
So, number 1, Eric,
Yeah.
suspension, capability, just beefiness. Number 2, in the vehicle, light breeze. Feel the breeze?
I hear it. It sounds good.
The mic's getting the breeze,
No.
enjoy the breeze.
It's good. It's good.
Cookies, whatever. Second thing I like about the General, love about the General,
What is it?
storage. The amount of storage in the front, including this little tray that I don't even still know what I'm going to do with it, because I have so much room for other things. Standard center console, deep.
Yeah.
Deep. The front baggy thing that changes the tray into an awesome storage area. A dash
Glove box.
glove box. What's the dash way I was saying that? Dash box? The glove box. The music tucked out of the way. The rear center console. The trays back there. All the way to a full dumping box. Have I ever dumped anything out of it? No. But you could, and still the space is what I like.
Yes.
Most of my off-roading in side-by-sides has been with razors, Eric.
Okay.
Most all of it. So being in a General now for a while has been an awesome treat, I'm gonna say. I love the space in the back. And like I already mentioned, the aforementioned suspension slays.
Yes, it does.
Plus I can carry the whole bag. Plus I can have an awesome cooler. Plus I can do upper rack stuff.
Yep.
If it's not the Rhino rack, which just came out, obviously, all the other racks we make. All the way back to the headache rack.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All of the stuff that I can store here and have my cup holder,
There you go.
right?
There you go.
It's just like, you can legitimately go camping in this machine. We were out there at some campsites, and Eric was like, imagine if you just brought some freaking a tent out and some food and bonfire stuff. Like, you can literally go camp in this machine. It's awesome.
Yeah.
The storage on this machine is awesome. And that is the number 2 thing. Join me for number 3. Number 3, Eric, 3
Got it.
is the size of this vehicle.
Okay.
So side-by-sides in general are smaller than 4Runners, pickup trucks, big things, even Jeeps, which are a little bit smaller vehicle and, you know, feel very nimble. I know my buddy loves his. Side-by-sides being even smaller, but not too small, is my favorite. One of my favorite things is the size of this vehicle. The length, like on this 4-seater versus a RZR, just a tad shorter. You still get stability in whoop sections, having that extra bit of length. It's like the perfect medium between what I used to be familiar with on RZR with 2 and 4 seats.
Okay.
But the size of this machine is awesome. 4 adults are sitting in here, Eric,
Okay. Yeah.
and having plenty of room, having a good time. So you're not even worried about that. And the size for the trail is just perfect. Stability this way, the length, perfect. You still have awesome agility in every way possible, every measurable way compared to a Jeep, a 4Runner, whatever you're used to. The size, the turning radius, how you can steer this around, you can still take very sharp turns and get on a ton of tight areas, go through the woods. I love the size of this vehicle being smaller on the outside than a lot of stuff, but still on the inside, feeling like you have all the room you could need.
Yep. Yep.
Eric and I all day, shoulder to shoulder, 2 grown men. Never felt like I was close to him at all.
No, no big deal.
There's other side-by-sides where it feels like you're close to the person you're with. And I feel like having the center console is like a divide, an appropriate divide.
Yeah, it's a good space.
There shouldn't be too much divide in society, Eric,
No.
but having this divide physically between you and your passenger is a very nice thing to have. So number 3, the size of the vehicle, one of the things I love. For number 4, inside the vehicle, which is comfort, Eric.
Comfort. Like that.
I don't know what goes in these seats other than foam of various densities and layers.
Yeah.
But if you talk to anyone who's been in a General, Generals have the most comfortable seats. I don't know why that is. Still having these bolsters to some degree,
Yeah.
though less aggressive, but enough to keep you on the trail. The seats are so comfortable.
They really are.
Like, once again, Eric and I in here all day long, same things in the back. You just feel good in the vehicle. Like, it doesn't, you know when you ride all day and you're like, you feel that you've ridden all day?
Yeah.
It's not like that in a General. I also like, now that these XPs have the new steering rack position, you can just get locked in with the perfect driving setup.
Yep.
You can go, I usually switch between a little higher and just a little lower depending on what I'm doing. Those 2 clicks are what I like. Where this puts it, I mean, you could tuck it down so you're like in this position. You certainly can still ride it high. Whatever you want to do. But just the comfort in here, where everything is reachable. Nothing feels too tight. I love the comfort of this vehicle. We just rode all day long. A little bit in the heat earlier, hot day. Full doors, if you put the windshield on. The inside, we were totally dry.
Yeah. You can hold a conversation. It's quiet.
Yes.
It's not windy.
Other than when I tidal waved in that little mini lake,
Yeah, that was
nothing came in the vehicle.
Right. Yeah.
So, number 4, comfort. Last thing, let's do it, Eric.
Okay.
We're gonna do it right now. We're not
Okay.
even gonna move.
What is it?
Number 5, the tech.
The tech.
Having ride command in here, Eric, is just so easy. It makes everything so much easier. Out here, great example, there's no cell service,
Right.
which isn't that what we want?
Yeah.
Not to have cell service. However, you still get to have the total peace of mind, which you're never like that worried. There's great maps out here. There's landmarks that people know, but even me coming back and knowing landmarks, things change. Like literally, there was logging going on here, and the entrance to the place looked different to me. I knew I was still here,
Yeah.
but in the dunes, wind blowing over, changes the dunes all the time. Rock trails. Think about King of the Hammers and some of those big rock trails. Always changing. That's why people pre-run all the time. The rock trails literally change due to rocks breaking, moving, other vehicles. Having ride command and having the ability to drop waypoints, go out, and okay, we have to get home really quickly. We can literally follow the same trail or like breadcrumb trail all the way back. Having that is so awesome. Equally, all the gauges and the readouts for temperatures and giving you more info about, you know, like vehicle alerts, not just not knowing and having a code. The music, Eric.
Music's great.
Tying in. Just having ride command, I can't speak highly enough of it. Is it worth it? It is a heavy upgrade, but if you can get it on a vehicle that already has it, that would be my recommendation.
Yeah, I'd agree.
So, and I think everything has it now. ATVs came out with it, General has it, Razor has it, Ranger has it.
And if you don't...
Snowmobiles.
They do, but you can also use it on a phone.
Use it on a phone too, equally, and download it offline, same thing. Still have the peace of mind. By the way, that's totally free. So, fifth thing that I love about this vehicle, which is so counterintuitive, because I want to not have cell signal, and I want to get away and be outdoors, I do love having the capability to still have some, like, leading tech advantage in making sure that, like, the day just goes that much smoother.
Yep.
If you like to be prepared, and you bring the whole bag of stuff, and you have the tow strap and all that, this is like one other method of being prepared in a different way. So I love it, Eric.
I love 5 things.
5 things that I love about the General. We covered them all. Suspension and capability, size, comfort, storage, and the interior tech of ride command. This machine is sick, Eric.
It is a nice one.
And we'll see if we do a 5 things we hate or not video. Don't count on it though.
Probably not. Probably not.
Last thing, the machines are cool, but go out and ride them, because if not, they're not cool. Don't forget about that. And we'll see you for the next episode of Trail Talk next time.